Hey everyone, Pete Werner here with your Diz Daily Fix for Monday, July 24th, 2017. Had to look at the date because I forgot. Here is what's happening today. Recently, Disney announced that they were going to offer additional dining discounts to annual pass holders and Disney Vacation Club members. At select table service restaurants, they are adding an additional 10 or 20% to their already existing DVC or annual pass holder discounts when you dine at select restaurants for dinner and during certain hours. And it has to be before 6:30 p.m. or after 8:30 p.m. The restaurants included in the program: Artist Point at Disney's Wilderness Lodge, Jico over at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, Citrico's at the Grand Floridian, the Grand Floridian Cafe at the Grand Floridian, because that would be stupid if it was at the Contemporary, Flying Fish at Disney's Boardwalk, the Wave of American Flavors at Disney's Contemporary, Olivia's Cafe at Old Key West, Boat Rights at Port Orleans Riverside. And let me just stop here for a second. Even if Boat Rights was paying you to eat there, it would still be a ripoff. Don't go to Boat Rights. The Turf Club Bar and Grill at Saratoga Springs, Captain's Grill at Disney's Yacht Club. This program is running through September 30th of 2017 and is just another in a long list of discounts Disney has been rolling out over the last month, covering most of the normally busy summer period. So there's a lot to be implied by that fact, and on tomorrow's episode of the Diz Unplugged, we're going to be talking more about that, about what these discounts mean and what advantages ultimately it has for you. So be sure to tune in tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, DizUnplugged.com. Of course, you can watch all of our videos, including our shows, on YouTube.com/DizUnplugged. Now, also looking at Disneyland for some dining news. They have debuted a new late-night menu at the Tomorrowland Terrace. The location has now begun serving smaller portion snack entrees, including a Micron burger, which is a mini double slider with American cheese, house sauce, pickle, and caramelized onions. Yes, please. For $7.99. Lunar Spaceadilla. The people that come up with these names should be shot. Pepper jack cheese, Ortega chilies, and chicken breast on a flour tortilla with Chipotle ranch sauce for $7.99. And Meteor potato bites, chopped ground beef, caramelized onions, house sauce, and sharp cheddar cheese sauce for $7.99. Sounds delicious. Now, in a slightly different tact, the designer who created the Disney Fairy Tale wedding dresses collection has filed for bankruptcy. Alfred Angelo, who designed the entire line, has just filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy. These dresses that he created were inspired by Disney princesses like Cinderella, Belle, Snow White, and others were all a part of that collection. And now it appears any dresses in the physical locations of his stores are now inaccessible, and the stores have been permanently closed. And as a result, women who had ordered these dresses are freaking out because they're not sure if they're getting the dresses or getting their money back or what'll happen. So I'm sure there's more to this story, so we'll have more as we learn. But if you were thinking about an Alfred Angelo Disney bridal dress, you're out of luck. Over on the Diz Today, our very own Stephen Elizabeth Porter has his article, 4 Reasons Why You Should Visit the Disney Water Parks. And over on Dreams Unlimited Travel today, there's an article with helpful tips on luggage and packing for your vacation. Trending on the Diz boards today is a thread discussing the recent crowd levels in the park and whether or not cast members' work hours have been cut due to low park attendance. All part of the discussion we're having tomorrow on the Diz Unplugged. Very fascinating stuff going on right now. So head over to dizboards.com and the Theme Parks Attractions and Strategies board and look for the thread Confirmation of Down Attendance, Hours Cut, Impact to August Visit. Over on DizUnplugged.com today, the Disneyland edition of the Diz Unplugged with host Tom Bell and his team. Today's episode talks about their reactions to the announcements made at D23, along with their thoughts on the rebooted version of Fantasmic at the Disneyland park. And also on DizUnplugged.com today, the Dreams Unlimited Travel Podcast with John Magi, Kevin Close, and Tracy Heinrichs. Today's episode deals with crowds in the theme parks during peak season. And finally, in the weather, if you're heading into the parks in Orlando tomorrow, you can expect crappy weather, partly cloudy skies, thunderstorms, rain, apocalypse. 94 is the high, 77 is the low. And of course, out in Anaheim, if you're out there, everything is sunny and wonderful and beautiful with a high of 83 and a low of 66. If I sound better, it's only because I am up to here with the weather in Orlando right now. It has been awful, 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 awful for like a month and a half. But I'll get over it. You can find links to all these stories and more on our Daily Fix main page at wdwinfo.com/dailyfix. That'll do it for me today. Be sure to join us again tomorrow for the next installment of the Diz Daily Fix. Have a great day, everybody.